Hello everybody, welcome to today's video about Skyblock with mods. In this video, I joined a few friends to play Skyblock. Now we have a few rules in this server, however. Rule number 1 is that each person can claim one mod of their choice. Every other mod everyone else can use. The next rule is that you can make a custom island, but it can't be too big or made out of overpowered items. Then I am an exception to rule number 1. I have claimed 3 mods. All of them are magic mods. But in return, I made my island incredibly small and made out of nearly nothing. So I think it's a fair trade. Let's begin.
Hold on, wait a minute.
So guys, we just started, and also it's night. Avery, fix that.
Stop killing me. We're here. Skyblock Islands.
Stop punching me!
So, no, I had to get out of ghostly shape, Lou.
Well, too bad.
That was an accident.
What the heck?
That was an accident.
King of the hill, mother flippers.
Come here. I'll kill you even another fly.
Okay.
Why does it take so long to die?
We're on spectator. Everybody go to their gosh dang island. Begin. I know y'all probably already started.
I don't have. Hey, I'm in spectator. I can't.
No, we're in
Oh.
spectator.
I just de-out myself. Slash game mode survival at A.
Should be.
That work?
Yeah,
Yes,
bro.
there we go. And thus we were off to the races. No, I mean, hey, come on, it's Skyblock. What can you do but like grab your first tree? Hey, I mean, it's kind of a necessity. Now, one of the odd mods that we added was you can shift up and down near a sapling. So yeah, I mean, hey, it grows trees. All right, trees.
The magical sapling.
Now, another necessity in any Skyblock run is, of course, the cobblestone generator. You can't live without them. They're always a necessity. I mean, hey, you need basic building supplies, you know? Oh yeah, and then someone popped in to say hi.
Papa's buenos babaribaba.
Oh, my ears, dude. Oh, you're gonna have to build your island like right now. Because we've already started recording.
Oh, yeah.
You're a little late.
Welcome to the recording. Say hi to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Alright, good
YouTube
job.
does not care about you.
Well, surprise guest or not, the cobble generators still need to be made. Alright, bam. Cobblestone generator completed. And now, thanks to that cobblestone generator, I'm able to get new tools, which is going to be very helpful. I then decided that it's going to be a lot nicer if I could expand the island with all the dirt I had on the island. So, I mean, hey.
Luke, we're in a race to 10,000. I hope you know that.
What?
We're racing to 10K.
Alright, everyone, apparently we're in a race to 10K. Oh, by the way, how you like the Helldiver skin? I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty sick. Shush.
Thing for astral sorcery, and two wizard spawn eggs for astral sorcery, which are craftable.
Not
By
astral
the way-
sorcery, electro blobs, Avery.
Electro blobs. Thank you.
Imagine
Oh, I
fumbling
am
the
really
intro again.
Apples for.
That wasn't even the intro.
It was close enough. After making fun of Avery, I decided to use one of my starter items for Electro Blob's Wizardry. One of my mods, of course. Which would be a wizard spawn egg, which will basically just trade me a bunch of good items for wizardry. Guys, I enslaved a wizard.
Nice.
The wizard sold some pretty good stuff, which would really come in handy. But I spawned down the second one in this little marketplace I built out for them, and it's pretty nice. Next thing I did was expand my island for one of the mods that's really going to help with getting basic items such as iron and stuff like that. One of the things that I then made was a barrel, which is from the same mod. It'll help, like, it can do a lot of things. It can make dirt, it can fill up with water, and, it's quite nice. Now, string is a very important thing for this mod, so it also gives an easy way to make it through silkworms. Though I know that is pretty nasty, it's actually pretty easy to use. You just put it on a leaf and it'll spread so you can get a bunch of string. Really nice. Next, I made a string mesh and some sieves, which together is very good because, once you place it all down and you put the string inside of the sieves, it's a bit of a confusing process. But if you have gravel, you can sift it out and it gives you pieces of iron, and 4 pieces of iron gives you an iron ore, basically. It's a really helpful thing. Maybe wondering, how can I get gravel? Well, that's when the hammer comes into play.
By the what?
You got killed by macaroni? So, what the hammer can do is basically it can hammer down gravel, but one thing I quickly learned is don't vein mine it in a tower. Ends up badly. But now for the easy part, we finally get to sift and get some of the goods out of it. Hopefully soon ores, which will be more common whenever I start upgrading them, which can also be upgraded all the way to diamonds. Very, very helpful. I also remember whenever I said that the barrel could fill up with water. That happened, and now I can finally make an infinite water source. The grind was going very, very well. Starting to see the fruits of my labors. Upgraded the sifters just the slightest bit. But yeah, it was going well. But then I got a guest.
Oh,
Luke, look up, Luke. Luke, look up. Ha.
Avery,
I need to send you a video.
leave me alone.
Avery, you want to see?
You can't blame me for being mean to Avery, alright? He was coming pretty close, and I want to keep a good distance away from everyone, but that wasn't really gonna happen.
Luke!
Not as loud as me, though.
Welcome, Avery.
I am better.
I forgot the welcoming gift, I'm not gonna lie.
At least he was sincere, and he gave me a few spell books. I was gonna take those. They were quite nice.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, Avery, look behind you. Avery.
What? Oh, this guy?
Avery.
What is he?
It's just Pete.
Avery,
Pete.
could you come to my
Oh, he's Pete? Oh yeah, no, Pete is show. But this guy on the other hand
You don't need to worry about Pete.
is...
Hey,
Also,
Avery.
this is my...
I
That's a baby angry zombie, I think?
Yeah, so apparently the biome that my island was in spawned a bunch of mobs from Abyssalcraft. Not very fun. One thing that I was becoming keen on making was an expanded cobblestone generator for much more convenient mining. So yeah, started building that. What?
Hold on, I need steel blocks from you.
What? I don't have much blocks, except wood. What do you want, Avery? God, you're placing it all over my nice grass. What are you doing?
I fell in love with an ancient. Are there waterlogged blocks?
Avery, have you not looked right over here?
There be waterlogged blocks? Question mark. Oh my gosh.
Did you seriously?
It's in.
Emma.
So actually, Avery, I remember something I did.
Okay.
So I made it this stone specifically so I could vein mine.
Oh.
Man, I'm so glad half of these things I'm not needing to use.
Aiden.
Yes,
I think Luke might be legitimately a genius.
I try to be.
Aiden, I'm gonna go make a 64 block cobblestone generator.
Eventually, I was invited towards Avery's island, but he didn't have much. But he did have a slime island near him.
Luke, look at me. Look at me. You're gonna need this very badly. Good luck. You see how we get down?
Avery,
Ooh,
I made something that goes hard.
critical hit. Oh, dang.
Yeah, be careful here. These things you can restore saturation, full health, and full hunger. Here you go.
Oh, you can actually eat these.
Avery.
Yeah.
Look at my shit.
Yeah, Luke, it's a little loud, Luke. My PC.
Yeah, Avery, this is kind of cool. Oh, Avery, you know what I can just do? I can just...
You're right! And a lot of times these are infernals, dude. No! Luke! You've forsaken me!
Avery, no!
It's fine. I've been down here more than a couple
Avery,
times.
do you guys see something spinning in the air?
Do we happen to have what?
Do you see something above your base?
I'm not at my base.
Anything? I'm just saying, look through the sky. There's a spinning.
Go, Biddy.
Good job, my zombies. Ow.
Luke! Luke, one of them just shot a fireball at me, Luke! Luke, whenever they're at their littlest form, if they're on top of the sign, for some reason they start suffocating.
One just made me drop
I just got a knockback on iron sword from one of the infernals.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Dude, sword's gonna be so nice against these because there's some. Oh, it just smited me. I have been smitten. Hey, I can actually break the cobwebs now. No, my sword. No, please. Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead.
I am
Something
too.
just did a ton of damage. Luke! Help, I'm stuck in a cobweb! Luke!
No. Avery, I'm at 1 heart.
Yeah, Luke, so it's a tad dangerous.
Fuzzy.
I'm glad to see we all agree.
Come to slurp the slimes.
Alright, Vampire level 4, man, you're doing well. Now's probably a good time to go over everyone's mods real quick. As you've seen, I have Wizardry, Blood Magic, and Astral Sorcery, which are some pretty good magic mods. Avery has Project E, which I don't know too much about, but it is very powerful. Fuzzy has Vampirism, which is, of course, about vampires and stuff. Aiden has Mahau and Abyssal, which are also other magic things. And It's So Fluffy has Machinery, and we haven't seen much of Fluffy yet, but, we'll see what happens.
Guys, Luke, not again! Luke, not again!
Avery, I can't help you anymore.
Luke, you can help me break the spider webs, please.
After that absolutely wild adventure, I decided that I should get back to sifting my gravel, getting some powerful stuff, and also eventually I was able to make an oak helicopter with all that grinding. It's quite a cool looking thing there, but it has some downsides. Whenever you're inside of the helicopter, you can right-click coal to put it into the helicopter and it'll fly around. But with that little red bar there, it can run out. And I had a little mistake whenever I first flew it. Never again. Now it was time to get into blood magic. First thing I did was to get some snares, which I can use on creatures to get their demon will. However, it only has a chance after I kill them to drop it. So, yeah, first spider, I wasted it. So I had to make a bunch more after a lot more grinding. The next spider, it had the glow saying, hey, it'll drop. But then I got sneak attacked and, yeah, I wasted it again. But finally, after a long while, I was actually able to get a spider to drop demon will. And it wasn't even that good. But you know what? I was done. I wasn't going to do it. After getting the demon will, I was able to craft some arcane ashes out of my forge there, which, it can do quite the array of things. Not anything big, mind you, but quite cool. One helpful little thing I was able to craft from the alchemy array was a divination sigil. This basically showed me the life points that were in my blood altar and in my points network, basically. It's basically just a handy little tool. It doesn't do too much, showy anyways. Another thing that I could make with the arcane ash was a thing that basically gave me infinite fuel for my furnaces. However, I did run into an issue. After letting it cook for a bit, it kind of made all of my gold disappear that I put in there. It was mighty inconvenient. After dabbling around with my magic, Fuzzy Kitten had a trade she wanted to make with me. She wanted to trade some vampire blood for some spell books, which was quite good for me. Now, one thing that Fuzzy had over at her base was a mob farm. So that kind of inspired me to start making my own. It was quite a difficult thing to make. It took way longer than it needed to. So yeah, I won't bother you with that. The mob farm is completed. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Afterwards, I decided to expand on my chest organization just to keep things neat. One thing that I also probably should have mentioned earlier in the video is that every now and then a mob will spawn called an infernal. That's basically just a boss mob that'll give like a really powerful gear. Well, not too powerful, like just iron stuff that's slightly enchanted. It is, it's quite helpful. Another thing that's also worth mentioning is one of those infernals dropped an iron pickaxe with smelting. That iron pickaxe, it doesn't have much of a use. I mean, I don't have any ores that automatically need to be smelted, but I do have stone. Now, normally stone isn't that useful, but I can use that stone to make blank runes, which I use to upgrade my blood altar. So, yeah, it's quite helpful with blood magic coming in play. Also made a mild deal with Aiden for some slight resources. I know I didn't get much into magic in this video, but I'm hoping I'll be able to cover it in the next one. I know, not a very climactic ending, but hey, it's Skyblock. I mean, you can't blame me. But if you do want to see more like this, you can make sure to like and subscribe.